Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Tara Michelle, aka Opinionated Scents. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. Welcome if this is your first time here. On my channel, I love to talk fragrances and answer any questions that are asked of me in previous comments. So, today I have a really cool idea, I think. I want to talk to you guys about fall fragrances that aren't mentioned a lot. Yeah, I love them. They're really intricate parts of, or special players, key players in my collection. This is a new sweater. It's driving me crazy. I think it's supposed to be off the shoulder, but I don't really like it, so I don't care. Okay, let's get started with this list. First up, we have Gucci Rush. And I am going to go over the notes with you guys. For Gucci Rush, the top notes are gardenia and freesia. The heart is created of jasmine, Turkish rose, and coriander. The dry down unites vanilla, patchouli, and vetiver. That's exactly what I get. This is a spicy fragrance, a spicy floral fragrance. But I really like it. I've worn it twice, and I'm glad I have it in my collection. As I already stated when I did the haul, I don't necessarily think this is one I'm going to repurchase, but to give me a little kick and to give a little zhuzh and a little life to my collection with giving me a scent that is unlike any other one that I have, I'm appreciative to this. While it's not a favorite, I think I like it so much now because it's unique to my collection. And again, doesn't smell like anything I have. We already know how I feel about the packaging. I think it's absurd, but good scent for the fall. Nice, spicy, sweet scent that I think will set you out. Set you apart from anybody else that is at work, or hopefully you're not trick-or-treating, but if you go somewhere safely trunk-or-treating, you know, you'll just have your own nice fall spicy aroma. I think this is good for Halloween time and for Thanksgiving because it reminds me of pie spices. The next one I want to talk about doesn't get a lot of love. This is the original Armani Code for women. Everybody talks about cashmere and sateen, which, by the way, in case you wanted to know, cashmere is way better than sateen, and sateen is starting to disappear, so don't waste your time or your money chasing something and paying $70, $80, or $100 when cashmere is better anyway, and it is more readily available from what I've seen. Although some people are saying it's starting to disappear too. But let's talk about Armani Code for women. It says this scent is based on harmony between orange blossom, fresh spicy notes of ginger, and warm sandalwood. A luminous opening captures the essence of two different oranges, bitter orange from Africa and sweet Italian orange. In the heart of the composition is that Tunisian orange? Tunisian? Orange Blossom Absolute makes a magical floral fantasy in alliance with Jasmine Sambac. Its sensual trail brings a sweet unity of orange blossom, vanilla, and a drop of honey. Baby, I think that this is one sexy scent. This is a sexy scent for a boss. This is the type of lady who wants to be taken seriously. This is the type of lady who is you know, more buttoned up, more reserved, more conservative, not in politics, but in not walking around half naked. Like, this is very work appropriate in my opinion. But also if you were going out for drinks, you know, this is very versatile. I can see it being worn in the day and in the night, and it is a stunning scent. So I'm not really sure when it fell off of everybody's radar, probably when the flankers came out, but nonetheless, I love this one and it's a keeper for me. So yeah, that's Armani Code for women. I'm gonna have to figure this sweater out because what I mean, it's just, I don't even know what's happening in my life. Somebody tell me how to wear this sweater. The next one that I want to talk about, okay, you know what? These two. Let's go ahead and throw them out there. Bowdacious by Viva La Juicy. Top notes are Italian mandarin, pear, and melon. Middle notes are tiare flower, jasmine sambac, and white ginger lily. Base notes are coconut milk, tonka bean, and driftwood. This is an amazing coconut. It is sweet. There's a little bit of depth to it, which is why I put it in the fall. It's too sweet for spring or summer. Actually, you could get away with it in the cold beginning days of spring that kind of sort of still feel like winter. But this is too sweet for the summer and for the hot spring days. This is great for fall. You can probably get away with it in the winter too if you don't have Arctic winters like we do here in the Midwest. But this is such a beautiful, sweet, creamy coconut scent. Fragrance, perfume, whatever word you want to use, they're all interchangeable. But this is beautiful, and I can't wait to get more wear out of this fall. It's absolutely going to be one of my go-tos. This one is also by Juicy Couture. This is Hollywood Royale. These bottles are huge. Okay, let's get the notes on Hollywood Royale. Okay, it says the composition begins with notes of candied apple, pear, and pomelo. Its floral heart is filled with creamy white petals, resting on the base that combines cashmere wood and soft musk with sweet nuances of vanilla and marshmallow. Oh my gosh, guys. This is a magic. This scent, come on, I just want to spray it on right now. Let's do it. This perfume is such a good marshmallow scent. Oh man. Sweet floral. And this is like a limited edition or some type of, you know, special little case thing that comes to it, but this is beautiful. You have that signature DNA embedded in the middle that is Juicy Couture. However, this doesn't smell anything like the original or any other flankers, to be honest. This is floral and marshmallow. It's so exquisite. It's actually quite elegant. It's not juvenile. This, I think, is their attempt to come in and say, okay, our fan base, you know, so to speak, is growing up. They're entering into their late 20s and early 30s. They want something that is still fun and youthful, but they also want to smell really, really, really good. And I like fragrances. I love perfumes that allow me to take florals into fall. You know, everything is dying and the leaves are falling and things are changing, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to still feel that greenness. I don't want to still keep in mind that spring will one day return. And I love this. I would bathe in this. This is so good. This is a fresh, clean, sweet, the right amount of sweet. It's not sickeningly sweet at all. This is... just get your nose on it. This is very inexpensive and it's a really good everyday signature scent. And I'm going to wear this a lot in the fall for sure. It's not as sweet as Bodacious, not even close. But like I said, because it is a floral, it has the right amount of sweetness. It's not overly sweet at all. It's more floral than it is sweet, but that dry down has that marshmallow kick in, and baby, it is one for the books, I'm telling you. Now I'm going to go ahead and get me a little tester stick out for this next one because it's potent. It is a beast mode scent, you guys. This one is from the house of Swiss Arabian. This is called Amaken. Look at the, man, this bottle's so beautiful and heavy. Okay, so the notes are passion fruit, black currants, and bergamot in the top. Mid notes are rose, peony, jasmine, and vanilla. And the base is patchouli, cedar, and musk. Ooh, sounds amazing. I just finished a sample of this less than a week ago. So this is my first time spraying the actual bottle because as soon as I tested the first sample I had, I purchased this and then ended up getting another sample of it and wore that. And I was wearing it when it was like the beginning of spring. So really not the time for it for me. But again, if you have cold springs, by all means, you can still rock this. But this is definitely a fall scent, even a winter scent if you want it. But I prefer it to the fall because of the notes that are in here. It just reminds me of walking somewhere beautiful through all of the fallen leaves, or even going apple picking or pumpkin picking. That is what it gives me without the spices. This does not smell like pies, but this is good. I kind of feel like this might be unisex. But for me, because I love the smell so much, I don't really see it as overly feminine or overly masculine. I think it's right in the middle. My husband wouldn't wear this. This would be way too feminine, too sweet for him. But this is good. And this is definitely sweater weather appropriate. You would not mind your coat smelling like this. Or if you had on a sweater that day and you sprayed it down and then you got in the car and put your seatbelt on. And then when you got back in the car a day or two later with something else on, your seatbelt still smelled like this. Can you tell this happened to me before? Yes, it has. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Swiss Arabian just does not let me down. Swiss Arabian is a fantastic house. I'm loving the more I get into it with, you know, their CPOs and just their fragrances and all of it. It's absolutely amazing. And the CPO is concentrated perfume oils. So they have fragrances, perfume oils, you name it. They have it, and it's an excellent house. It is also a good stepping stone for getting into Arabic scents, to getting into those most spicy scents. And oud, these are the makers of Shagaf Oud, which is so phenomenal. And take it from me, the person who, if you go and look at any of my comments months and months and months ago, under Becky, under Maria, under Takara, hates oud. I hated oud, hated it. And now I have like 5 or 6, maybe 7 perfumes in my collection that contain oud. So anyway, on to the next. I really got to try to remember to look at the camera more because I get so caught up in the notes and just looking at them and going, really? Is that really what I'm smelling? Okay, so the next one I want to talk about is Chloe Nomade. Chloe Nomade. Absolu de Parfum. Baby, this is so good. If you like the original Nomade, the Eau de Parfum, or the EDT, this still has that DNA. The notes are Mirabelle Plum. That plum is the star of the show in this, and that it adds more sweetness and a little bit of darkness, a little bit of depth to the fragrance overall. The heart is oak moss and Divana, and then the base is sandalwood and musk. This is just simplistic and elegant and classy and modern and youthful enough that this isn't outdated or old lady-ish. This is very clean, very earthy, not in a dirt type of way, not in a patchouli type of way, but in a fall, autumn type of way. The beautifulness of earth recycling, you know what I'm saying? It's just exquisite to me. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I think that if you like the other two, you'll love this one as well. Chloe Nomade, Absolu de Parfum. Okay, the next one that I want to talk about was a surprise. Guys, this one just hit me. Thank you to Suki London for bringing this to my life. This is called Mademoiselle Rochas Couture. The notes, top notes are bergamot, pear, and pink pepper. The middle notes are orange blossom, a lily of the valley, and heliotrope. And the base notes are sandalwood, tonka bean, and musk. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's the pear, the sandalwood, the tonka bean, and the musk that make this a beauty. I am obsessed with this. Like, I cannot wait to wear this, you guys. Like, seriously, if you saw my haul video, you saw how I was taken aback by this. Oh, the atomizer is amazing. I will tell you that this becomes a skin scent. When I was just testing it on my skin, I want to say about an hour later, it was really, really close to the skin. But something about this, oh man, this smells so good. This is very fruity floral, but it has that depth to it because of the sandalwood, the tonka bean, and the musk. This is very feminine, very clean. Oh, I love this. I love this scent. I I love this. And I am telling you, I'm going to put a dent in this like no other in the fall. And this is the fall, but I'm meaning more of November, December, as I'm going to switch up my rotation. I just don't want to be without this. But this is an everyday signature scent. This is definitely safe for work, appropriate for work. This just smells so good to me. You know, you ever just feel like this is the best friend. Okay, let's say you're a girl who has rich parents and you have everything that you want. Designer clothes, name brand, everything. You're beautiful, you're stunning, your hair gets done every week. And then you just, with all of that you have in your life, you have a regular middle-class friend whose parents can provide for her, but nowhere near the level that yours do. And you just love to be around her and go to her house because it's what you consider to be normal. It's not a bunch of hubbub. It's not a bunch of, you know, paparazzi trying to get a picture of you and what your family are doing. You just get to have a nice, quiet life somewhere that's nice and cozy and that makes you feel safe and normal. Just safe and normal, whatever that word means, you know. This is that friend. This is the friend whose house you love to go over because her mom bakes cookies like twice a week and everything is just clean and pristine and happy and comfortable. There's not a lot going on, but everything that's going on is perfect in its perfectness. That's this. This is stunning. I can't, and I just feel crazy saying that because it's not like I've never even heard of this I don't even know, is Mademoiselle Rochas the name and Couture is the company and Couture is the name of the perfume? Yeah, Mademoiselle Rochas Couture by Rochas. So Rochas is the company. Mademoiselle Rochas Couture is the name of the perfume. See, we learned something together, guys. I love this fragrance. I am so glad to have it in my collection. Okay, so the next one I want to, this perfume came out in 2007, and I'll just go ahead and say this. There's nothing tacky about it. I love this fragrance. To anyone who has this as your signature scent, don't ever let anyone tell you not to rock this because I love it and I just got it. Okay, that's my PSA for today. This modern floral fruity composition starts sharp and spicy with cranberry, pink peppercorn, and tamarind notes around the heart of hellebore, nor rose. Hellebore, nor rose. Very interesting. Black violet and cocoa blossom. The base notes are patchouli, masoya, wood, okay, and vanilla. Okay, so other than having some things I've never seen before in my life, this does start with a spicy kick. At first, I was like, whoo, that's too much pepper. But the cranberry comes right on in and adds its juicy, you know, pizzazz to it. But baby, the dry down of this smells nothing like the opening. The cranberry is, it just almost takes that pepper right, no, not almost. The pepper goes completely away. The cranberry is left there, and I don't really get too much of florals, but I'm not, like I said, I don't know what tamarind is. I don't know what this hellebore nor rose is. The black violet and the cocoa blossom are what I get, as well as the vanilla. Not so much on the patchouli either. This is so good. When I first sprayed it, again, like I said, that pepper hits you, baby, but it doesn't stay around long, and it absolutely is nowhere near the dry down, not even close. This one, and this bottle is so stunning to me. Like, look at this. Yeah, see, this opens up like cranberry liquor. Like if you drank tequila or some type of white liquor with cranberry juice, whatever people mix cranberry juice with, that would be this. And I see it like in a glass with, you know, on the rocks. It's not sweet. It's a little tart. And then maybe 10 minutes later, you go back to it and you're like, what is that I sprayed? It never would dawn on you with the way that this opens that the mid and the dry down are the same perfume. You guys know I don't really care for linear perfumes. There are a few that, you know, I'm with, but for the most part, I like things that change. I like something that's going to shake it up a bit. I love something that's going to have me go back to my arm and go, wait, what? And have me looking through to find out what it was I sprayed on. That's fun to me. And everything about fragrance is fun to me for the most part, for those that I like anyway. This one, I never hear anyone on YouTube talking about this fragrance or this house, period. I own 4, but I gave one away. So I own 3 fragrances, perfumes from this house. This is English Laundry, and the name of the perfume is Number 7. So Number 7 by English Laundry is a fruity floral fragrance for women. The top notes are pear, jasmine, melon, and apricot. Middle notes are gardenia, jasmine, and almond. Base notes are sandalwood, vanilla, whipped cream, and musk. Baby, this is good. I've never had a fragrance from them that was bad, but I think it was their Notting Hill, maybe. It's a gold bottle. It's a gold one, and all of them are shaped like this, you know, but it was like the gold one that was a little too elegant for me, so I gifted it to my mother-in-law. It smelled really, really good, but it was just, it reminded me of a Miss Dior. It reminded me a lot of Miss Dior, and I don't like that perfume. It's too, for me, so. Okay, guys, this is Floral and Fruity. This is a beautiful, sweet scent, very sweet. So you want to wear it on cooler days, whether you're wearing this in the fall or whether you're wearing this in the cold beginning days of spring. You definitely want to make sure it's cool outside before bees and mosquitoes come out. But the floralness, I definitely get the pear and the melon and the apricot. The jasmine is there in the background. And I think there is jasmine in the top and in the mid. The almond. I do not pick up too much on the gardenia at all. Sandalwood, vanilla, whipped cream, and musk. This one dries down super smooth and creamy. And that sweetness is just so good. I really wish I would hear more people talking about English Laundry. Their Oxford Blue is exquisite, and so is their signature scent. So yeah, guys, this is a good one. This is a nice, simple, everyday signature scent for the fall. For those of you who love fruity florals with a little bit of a sandalwood, musky, whipped cream base. This is good. So the last one that I want to talk about is one that had been on my wish list for a little while. First person and only person I've ever heard talk about it is Karina Waldron. And this is from the house of Mademoiselle. This is lipstick on. Okay, so the top notes are bergamot, heliotrope, and neroli. The middle notes are orange blossom, iris, and galbanum. Base notes are tonka bean, bourbon vanilla, and patchouli. There's that bourbon vanilla. Yummy 411. I know we share a love of that bourbon vanilla. Guys, I know I'm acting weird, but I wanted this. This came out in 2015. Where have I been? Okay. But I had never even heard of Mademoiselle until everybody on YouTube started talking about By the Fireplace. So, Johnny or Johnetta come lately here. That'd be me. If you've ever had your mom or an older sister or aunt or anybody put on lipstick, if you've ever smelled what lipstick smells like, this is that. And a lot of you will be like me, because when Karina talked about it, I was like, why would I want to smell like lipstick? Like, for why? And it's what this morphs into. I'm okay with the lipstick at first because it's very nostalgic of my childhood. It reminds me of my grandmother putting on her lipstick, her nude or her little deep red. And I love my grandmother with all my heart and soul. Hi, Wilma Jean. And yes, this is just anything that's reminiscent of my childhood or the things that used to be, that are in a positive light, that can give me that warm and cozy, fuzzy feeling I like. But this morphs. And I'm not really sure about the galbanum, but I'm going to tell you the orange blossom, the tonka bean, the bourbon vanilla, and the slight patchouli wake this baby up shakes things up, and makes me crave the dry down. Like, that is what drove me to buy this. Most of you who know and watch my videos know that I'm not the type of girl who likes to go through a perfume and have to go through like hell and high water dealing with a fragrance I cannot stand for the first 10 or 20 minutes to get to a dry down. Well, this isn't that. This is an okay opening if you can tolerate or if you like or love the smell of lipstick. That is not what I want from it though. So I can deal with that. I can take a trip down memory lane for that, but it's the dry down that is epic. It's so beautiful. So get your nose on this if you haven't. And I don't ever see it in those little discovery sets that they have. So I almost feel like you have to go in store or find some other place besides for Sephora, like Mercari or eBay, or somebody selling travel sizes of it. But this is worth it. This, I have nothing else in my collection like this. I'm so glad I caught that 20% off sale, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. So guys, that wraps up part 1 of my top 20 favorite fall fragrances, Hidden Gems collection, or Hidden Gems edition, whichever one I go with. And I will be back later to post the 11 through 20. So as usual, I hope you guys are subscribed. If you like what you see, if you like my content, please thumbs up this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell so that you never miss any of my uploads. That same old zhuzh, that same old spiel. And until then, I will see you guys in the comments.